All right, so I play High Owl and all that nonsense, and I just want to say that I think that this is a step in the right direction. I I really haven't been checking in on this game like that with the update before High Owl, but I feel like a lot of my characters before that they weren't playable, so I just put them on this hiatus that I wasn't going to play them. Some of them I haven't played them in years because they're just completely broken. Like, my vampire characters, for example, like they felt like they were handicapped and all that, and I just didn't even touch them, especially my Nightblade. And then, like, coming back after High Owl, they were a lot better. A lot of my characters are a lot more playable now, thank God. I think this was, the update before they're doing this because they did say they're going to change combat. But the biggest highlight in this was Necromancer and Vampire. See, Vampire, they did this thing that they should have been did, but I don't know why they didn't already do it. But when you feed this time, it restores all your health. That's what should have been in Greymore, whatever. Um, Still a lot of things to work on whatsoever. They got a horrible way of balancing things, but again, whatever. Um, I wish that they would do something about that stupid Bone Colossus reskin ultimate they got. It's useless. Like, I don't even use it because like I'm not really getting much from it. The Batswarm one is okay, but like that other one is trash. Like, there's nothing really to it. Um, if you were to get all your stamina, masculine, and all that back, and you get a giant boost, then I would actually like that, but you don't. Whatever. So to talk about how, obviously it's that generic year-long adventure nonsense where obviously the actual bad guy is going to get away as usual. So yeah, playing through was pretty nice. You meet the three leaders, Queen Irene and all them. But here's my problem. I was playing this with my Nightblade, and my Nightblade, he's in the Daggerfall Covenant. I did a little bit of the All Merit Dominion quest, but I didn't even touch the Ebonheart quest. And Prince Ernskar called me King's Arrow, and I did not like that. That's taken away from that one dialogue you give with the soldiers, the recruiters, and Mertmeyer, where you could call them a pat scum and all that. I wasn't really feeling that. I'm talking about the Ernskar thing, not the Mertmeyer. That Mertmeyer shit was cool. But back to the subject, like the story was pretty interesting, but like again, they they still aren't as high of standards as they are. I mean, as Morrowind is, Vordenfell. Again, in my opinion, I think that's like the best DLC that ever dropped for ESO because the map is huge. You got a new class and all that nonsense. That was great. And I just brought that up. Not only do you get a huge map, but you also got a lot more content. With High Owl, you don't get that. You only get just the island, and that's it. And that stupid card game. There's not much else to it, gameplay wise. But I kind of enjoyed it. But like again, we're in this situation like that island felt so small. But that's how a lot of these year-long adventure nonsense year-long adventure nonsense is. And the story wasn't so bad. I give it that. It was it was okay. It was on the better side though. It's like a better okay. I'm trying to give it credit. Um Another thing is like you also still have the same problems such as, dealing with I'm not sure to call it a glitch or bug, but like you're still dealing with these unresponsive controls and all that. Like I hate that like it's some moments where you have to immediately press the button, and then when you press the button, nothing happens and you die because that button you tried to press was to heal yourself, but it never went through. I hate that. They need to fix that. Whatever. I was fine at first, but then I realized how, when I got my character speed more stronger, find these more powerful bosses where, some buttons can save your life. That's where I'm at with it. But, you know, ESO being ESO, not fixing the actual problems. There's also this problem where you feed on an NPC and this little combat music start playing and it doesn't stop playing. That's annoying. They need to fix that. A lot of things they need to fix. The side quests were okay. Um, I hate that, you know, I hate that there's nothing really else to it. Cause like once you finish the main quest, like the island is so small, so obviously there's not much else going on. And looking at, you just can't help but just hold it to a high standard, such as Orsinium and all that, because they had so much going on with it. But with this, like, Jesus Christ, like, and then Aminos is based, it felt like a throwaway island, if you ask me. Um, if I was to rate High Owl, then I say it's the first year-long adventure in a long time since Elsewhere that I actually, kind of enjoyed. The the only year-long adventure that I would say that I fully enjoyed was Elsewhere because it was good. After it went to shit, then High Owl came and somewhat revived it, whatever. All I'm asking them for is to get away from the year-long thing, but obviously they're not going to listen. Whatever. But yeah, I think I got everything I wanted to say out. This DLC was pretty enjoyable, considering that it didn't have any content to follow up with it. But we'll just have to see what the next, story is. I absolutely hate that I have to wait compared to, before the year long nonsense where instead of waiting for the story to finish, I would just wait for a whole nother zone, whatever.